Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. POstables have been confused by Hallmark's lack of promotion of the latest signed, sealed, delivered movie. The most recent title is called To the Moon and Back because there is no official poster, no preview videos, or photos shared by Hallmark Media. Fans are confused on whether the Hallmark Channel will be premiering this latest movie in the POstables series on Saturday, April 26, at 8 p.m. Eastern. This highly anticipated movie is not even on the app. Why is there no promotion? Here is all the information that fans of the series only signed, sealed, delivered. To the Moon and Back promo is IMDb French poster Hallmark has confused fans of the signed, sealed, delivered franchise are upset that the network has not promoted the new movie, To the Moon and Back, amidst Eric Mabius' recent legal issues. There is only a French-language poster from this movie on IMDb. The description of this movie is, the POstables are given a letter found in a former nightclub that takes them on a trip to find the writer hiding from a troubled past. Meanwhile, Oliver learns more about his birth father while wrestling with his own approaching fatherhood. Along with Eric Mabius, Kristen Booth, Jan K. Crystal Lowe, and Geoff Gustafson. Also starring are Natalie Sharp and William Wilder. The former is the recused songwriter and the latter the musician. In addition, Sarah Ferguson is in this movie, portraying a bartender. This is her second Hallmark cameo. POstables confused by Hallmark's lack of promotion of new SSD movie on social media. POstables have shared their dissatisfaction with Hallmark Media. This upcoming week's Saturday premiere is the new signed, sealed, delivered film. I didn't see any promotion for it at all. Skipped over to show hats off, I assume, because of Eric Mabius' legal trouble. Can anyone remember another time they didn't promote their premiere at all? I can't. The movie deserves promotion at the very least despite Eric Mabius' legal issues. There are plenty of people who starred in and worked on this project and have for years. It's a shame Hallmark is burying it simply for optics. This is likely the very last SSD movie, and it deserves some respect. To be clear, I am not at all in support of Mabius' actions. He done messed up big time. Is it on Hallmark Channel or Hallmark Mystery or both? And no wonder there is a missing premiere spot on April 26th. And will it be available next day on Peacock or Hallmark Plus? When is Hallmark premiering signed, sealed, delivered? To the Moon and Back, although there is no official poster, no preview videos or photos shared by Hallmark Media. The Hallmark Channel will be premiering this latest movie in the POstables series, signed, sealed, delivered. To the Moon and Back on Saturday, April 26, at 8 p.m. Eastern. Last week, TV show's Ace reached out to the network to ask whether the network is airing this movie. It is on the official Hallmark schedule, as well as asking about official photos for the press site. The network confirmed that the movie will premiere on Saturday, April 26, at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark Channel. However, they were not releasing photos. Based on previous questions with Hallmark Media, it has been reiterated that the network's schedule is always correct. It can be assumed that since the Peacock deal does not end until May 1, this movie will be able to stream on Peacock up to 72 hours after the premiere. Also, it is assumed that signed, sealed, delivered, To the Moon and Back will be available to stream on Hallmark Plus the next day. POstables, are you ready for signed, sealed, delivered? To the Moon and Back? For over a decade, Hallmark's signed, sealed, delivered series has quietly carved out a loyal fan base, an army of POstables who cherish every heartfelt letter, poetic turn of phrase, and subtle mystery wrapped in faith and human connection. But this past weekend, many fans were left scratching their heads and even some feeling betrayed when signed, sealed, delivered. To the Moon and Back aired on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries with little to no advance promotion. The latest installment, which reunited the beloved cast of Eric Mabius, Oliver, Kristen Booth, Shane, Crystal Lowe, Rita, and Geoff Gustafson, Norman, was quietly dropped into the schedule on Sunday evening. No red carpet photos, no teaser trailers, not even a tweet. I only found out 10 minutes before it aired because someone in my fan group posted a screenshot, said longtime fan Melanie Carter, 38 of Asheville. I thought it was a rerun until I noticed Shane was wearing a completely different hairstyle. Stamp of approval. For many POstables, this wasn't just a minor slip, it felt like a shocking oversight from a network known for its marketing machine. After all, Hallmark isn't shy when it comes to bombarding viewers with countdowns to Christmas movies or their new wedding-themed series. Why the radio silence now? This series has meant so much to so many, said Andrea B. Ho, moderates a signed, sealed, delivered Facebook group with over 25,000 members. We've campaigned, written letters, even mailed actual packages to Hallmark requesting more SFD movies. And now they drop one without even a whisper? It's almost insulting. To fans, To the Moon and Back is more than just a continuation. It's the 13th film in a franchise that's always been about messages that arrive exactly when they're needed. And ironically, this message almost didn't arrive at all. The story that almost got lost in the mail despite the lack of promotion. The film itself was a gem, reminding everyone why the POstables captured hearts in the first place. Set months after the last installment, To the Moon and Back finds the dead letter office gang stumbling upon a mysterious 1969 letter addressed to NASA but never delivered. As they unravel the story behind it, a love story between an aspiring astronaut and a poet, it runs parallel with Oliver and Shane, facing their own crossroads about starting a family. The film was filled with those signature SFD moments, soulful monologues, unexpected tears, and plenty of quirky humor courtesy of Norman and Rita. Crystal Lowe, who returned to her role as the bright-eyed Rita, took to Instagram after the premiere with a simple post. "So grateful to be back. Sorry we couldn't say more sooner." She included a photo of the cast hugging between takes. No mention of why they couldn't say more. Nah. Marketing in action. So what happened? Some fans theorize it was a soft release due to budget cuts or internal restructuring at Hallmark Media. Others suspect a more deliberate test to see whether the POstables could still generate organic buzz without the promotional push. Maybe they wanted to measure true fan engagement, speculated fan podcaster Tracy Wilkes, who runs the weekly signed, spoken, delivered recap show. But if that's the case, it seems pretty cruel. These fans have earned more than a surprise drop. Industry insiders point to Hallmark's increasing investment in original series like The Way Home and newer film franchises with younger casts. It's possible signed, sealed, delivered is being gently ushered toward retirement. And To the Moon and Back was a quiet swan song. If that's true, it's a goodbye fans weren't ready for and certainly not one they were prepared to miss. The quiet power of the POstables still, despite the confusion and the lack of visibility, fans have mobilized once again. The hashtag #ToTheMoonAndBack trended late Sunday night on X, formerly Twitter, and fan art, reviews, and discussions have flooded social media platforms. Some even made their own trailers after the fact, using footage from the episode and the show's previous musical score. "POstables have always done the heavy lifting," said a Reddit user. "We keep the letters alive." There's a special irony in how fitting this all feels. A show built on misdirected messages, misplaced intentions, and delayed revelations somehow delivered itself the exact same way. It wasn't timely, it wasn't clearly labeled, but when it did arrive, it still managed to touch hearts. So, what's next? Hallmark has remained mostly quiet about the future of the series. When reached for comment, a spokesperson responded with a brief email. "We are grateful for the continued love fans show signed, sealed, delivered. We have nothing to announce at this time." Cryptic, perhaps, but not hopeless. For now, the POstables are back in action, writing letters, lighting candles, and rewatching To the Moon and Back with tissues in hand. Some fans have even begun a new campaign to get the film the proper premiere it never received with a live screening and cast panel at one of Hallmark's fan conventions. "Hallmark may have forgotten to stamp this one," said Melanie Carter, "but we're making sure it gets delivered. Please subscribe to my channel."